And for those of you that were wondering, we're hovering. Yeah, it's not showing up, but we're hovering right around 8 degrees outside right now. It's wonderful here. I'm tired of being cold, so I brought the heat out.
What Chris is eating.
Yeah.
Look.
Uh-huh.
That is a broccoli.
Just so you know, in the last video,
there's
a scene of me throwing up.
Look, here, hold on. I want to point this out.
Brian,
what are you eating? That's a carrot? In a tomato?
Radish.
In a radish? Wow. Chris has broccoli.
I got
what are you eating?
Potato, sausage, eggs, cheddar cheese, and bacon.
And a cigar and a Red Bull.
No, I haven't had a cigar yet today.
Yesterday you told me that the railroad was going to kill you, and it's not the railroad. It is your diet.
Meanwhile,
actually, I suppose if he is
at the other end of the yard,
maybe.
Meanwhile, at the other end of the yard, there's 4 things that say it's going to be the railroad that kills you.
The sodium content, 110 milligrams. That's 40% of your daily sodium content.
Well,
your personality accounts for the other 200%.
Right, but this is the one time a day I eat, so there you go.
How's the weight loss program going?
It's going great. All I need now is cocaine to get my abs up and go on the frickin' crack cocaine ab diet, and I'll be one cut mother effer.
Rule G is a habit we drink, is a rule we don't. That's all we do. It doesn't say anything about cocaine. Primary cause code of your death, sodium. Cigars. Okay. Casualty.
Yet another day in this frozen wasteland. At least it's 12 degrees today. balmy 12 degrees. And for those of you that don't know what steam cutting is, when steam leaks by a valve or a surface, it tends to eat it away. You can see how it's all nice and shiny except for that one little dark spot. Well, that dark spot in there happens to be where the valve wasn't lapped in well, or there was something next to it keeping the valve from shutting all the way. And it starts out real small and it just keeps working and working and working to the point where this valve, in order to get that out, is beyond repair. There's not enough material thickness once it's fully cleaned up, or it's not worth the time that it would take to clean the valve up. The turret's got something similar to this, except for not nearly as bad. It's easily worked around. It doesn't affect safety at all. It's just one of those things that has to be kept in mind when working on it. You can also probably can't pick the profile up on the camera, but instead of this being a nice taper, it's ended up having a dish cut into it from all the lapping that was done in order to try and save this valve, which right there causes additional problems. So you'd have to recut this to the 45 and lap it in. And we all know how much fun lapping is. Looking at it, can't really see anything standing out as far as why copper was leaking. Apart from perhaps it just didn't have enough conformity to it. Being that it's 10 thousandths thick, the piece that we had to replace it, which is what we should have used in the first place, is quite a bit thicker. Right around a 32nd of an inch thick, which when annealed will give quite a bit of conformity, filling in the little voids and whatnot. And if there's uneven seat pressure, say it's hitting harder on the inside than it is on the outside, it'll squish more on the inside, allowing the outer edge to seal. And since we know that on 70's turret there is a slight steam cut from the past, we have to make sure it's sealing tight on the outer edge, because about a 1/16 of an inch in from the threads on the turret itself is steam cut. If we don't seal up to that point, it's just going to keep working its way out. So we have to have a good outer seal. Yet another start to a lovely week up here. Rainy, about 45 degrees. Perfect. Say hi, Adam.
Hello.
We recruited fresh meat.
Oh my.
He thinks that this is going to be fun. Boy, is he wrong. He thinks he knows steam engines.
Oh, I never said that.
Well, he did say that that 70 was clean.
The cleanest steam engine I've ever seen. She's a dirty whore.
Want to see a clean one? Go look at Satson.
It's dirty.
Dusty.
It's got dust all over it.
Yeah, but there's no grease everywhere.
Huh? So what are you doing, Chris? Has anybody ever told you you look like that freaking dude from the Master of Disguise? Turtle, turtle, turtle.
Turtle, turtle, turtle.
Am I not turtle enough for a turtle club? So what Chris is doing, we're taking this one out, resize it, go through that, and replace the knuckle pin wherever it's at.
Right behind you.
And then we're gonna do the same thing up here. So,
Rinse and repeat.
rinse and repeat.
So, while doing this lapping, what you're looking for is you can see at the bottom here how it's nice and shiny. Then as you get about halfway up, it gets kind of frosty. The shiny part is what you want because that shows that you've got full contact and it's polishing it. Up at the top, it's starting to make contact as the grit is breaking down, and that's where your frostiness is. So you want to get it shiny all the way through on both halves. And of course, everybody's favorite little porter, the Satsa.
Ooh. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. She's looking pretty. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes. Chris is applying heat to the blue.
Fast dry.
Fast dry. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Do her to her, dude. That's it. Yeah. Hit it. It's gonna make me wait. Well, that rod's healthy. Do some creepy, like, mouth breathing back here while I'm watching you.
We don't want to hang them where we normally
do. It's Chris Went.
We're not at the foam show.